Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Singapore. This is the country where I first made my YouTube video back in 2016. I'm excited to be here again now with my husband, and we're going to explore the country to see how much does it cost to spend 48 hours in one of the most expensive countries in Asia. This vibrant city, nestled at the crossroads of Asia, is not just a city but an entire nation, a melting pot of tradition and the modern. In this video, we're going to explore the contrasting sides of Singapore, from the last remaining village and the traditional local breakfast to the urban downtown and glamorous light shows. We hope to show you that there are lots of ways to enjoy this city and not all of them have to break the bank. Good morning from Singapore. It's 9:30. We just left the hotel and we're trying to explore the urban side of Singapore. We're actually heading out to get some local breakfast that will involve some kaya toast and probably some butter tea. We were really excited to get recommended a very local toast and coffee shop with a long history, Hep Seng Leong. This place has been a cherished coffee shop since 1974, renowned for its aromatic coffee and delectable kaya butter toast. Hep Seng Leong invites you to savor the flavors of tradition in a cozy and nostalgic setting. We wanted to not only try the kaya toast but also butter coffee, one of the local favorites and signature coffee in this shop. There's so many different types of coffees that I've never heard of.
Which one do you want?
I don't know, perhaps we'll try the butter coffee. So that's the original guy. Kaya butter toast?
Yes, yes. You want two set?
Okay.
That means 2 bread, 2 egg.
Okay, we'll try. Just one set.
One set only.
And
okay,
then
drink.
one kaya butter toast, one coffee butter, and one iced tea. So we ordered a set of breakfast, which means that it comes with 2 soft-boiled eggs,
Kaya butter toast?
kaya butter toast, and we ordered a butter coffee and also iced coffee.
It's very satisfying, isn't it? I've never had it with butter before, but I think it's like that slightly salty mix with the sweet coconut jam is really good actually.
It's just something that's very popular in Southeast Asia.
But to get this kaya toast is like, what was it, $1?
$1.20.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
It's not weird because obviously they put a lot of condensed milk, so it's quite sweet.
That's not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting it to be like thick and like slightly salty. It's not a strong, like a really strong coffee.
Yeah, we're all supposed the butter was only this much. So if butter kaya toast is not your thing and you like something of a savory for your breakfast, there's also an option of potato curry puff. For $1 Singaporean dollar, you can get one. Thank you. So this curry puff reminds me of sambusa in Central Asia or samosa in Nepal, India or South Asian region. It's still piping hot. Don't know if you can see. Ooh. So the filling is basically potato with a lot of curry flavor. They made the pastry on the spot. I prefer this because I'm a savory girl. What about you?
Our first main stop today is a village which is apparently the last remaining village in Singapore. One of the amazing things about Singapore is the public transportation system. It's so easy to get anywhere. The MRT and the bus system is all super easy and convenient. You can just pay with card on and off everyone.
just got off the bus, and at the moment we're trying to figure out how to get to this, the last surviving village in Singapore, which is called Kampung Bangkok. I think that's what it's called. It's interesting to observe. The houses reminds me of generally lots of houses in Indonesia or Malaysia before it probably changed into all of these high-rise buildings and where people live within those numbered residential areas.
It does feel interesting because it's almost like we're not in Singapore anymore. I don't know if you feel like this, but it feels even more humid here. Like it's very, very muggy.
It's unparalleled.
Yeah.
I think because it's surrounded by more plants and trees.
Most of the things I see about Singapore are all these, skyscrapers, light shows, glitz, glam stuff. But
obviously, this is also an interesting insight as to how it all started.
This is definitely not what immediately comes to mind when you think Singapore, but I guess going back a long time, this is probably what the whole area would have been like before all of the population and the investment and so many people flocking to the city.
We're just leaving the village to hop onto the bus and heading back to the downtown Singapore. As we made our way downtown, we wanted to explore some of the diverse cultural regions of the city. A melting pot of cultures, Singapore's population is made up predominantly of three major ethnic groups: Chinese, Malays, and Indians. You can explore many cultures within Singapore itself, and we started by heading to Little India. With vibrant, colourful neighbourhoods and aromatic spices, as well as diverse culture, this has evolved into a beloved destination for locals and travellers, reflecting the rich heritage of the Indian community. Our next stop was the Arab Quarter, home to Singapore's Arab community, originally descended from Yemeni traders. Famous for its incredible street art, this hipster district attracts thousands of tourists to take photos among its smallest streets and alleyways. As we headed towards Marina Bay, we stopped off at a mall food court for some dinner. As well as hawker centres, mall food courts can be a great money saver. So we made it back to the Marina Bay area and the sun has just set. It's quite a contrast to the village we visited earlier, obviously. But we're heading to the
Gardens by the Bay.
To see the light show, I think. So there are so many free stuff in Singapore, even though it's an expensive country.
So tomorrow we are going to explore a few more green places because there's lots of green spaces in Singapore. So we're going to go on a couple of little hikes and hopefully see some more of the green side of the city. So
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Before we continue with our travels in Singapore, I would like to introduce you to today's sponsor, Mondly. With over 110 million users worldwide, Mondly is the perfect and affordable option to learn a foreign language for work, travel, or even for fun. I cannot emphasize enough how much speaking 2 languages has transformed the way I experience the world and travel. Everywhere I go, I try to learn enough of the language to have basic communication with locals. With Mondly, there are so many native language options in the app, so you can learn using your own language. It gives you the power of real conversation as you learn with a chatbot with speech recognition. Mondly provides instant feedback, helping you master pronunciation without the need for a human teacher. It's like having a language coach in your pocket. I've been personally using Mondly for my East Asia travel series, as I'm currently learning some basic Chinese and Korean to help me with my travels. I really love the interactive and fun nature of the application. You can dive into daily lessons and challenge yourself with weekly and monthly quizzes to effectively recap what you've learned. The great bonus is Mondly is extremely affordable. I'm really excited that Mondly is offering an amazing deal to all of you, 96% off of their lifetime option. To get this deal, click the link in the description box below. Thanks to Mondly for supporting the channel and for sponsoring today's episode. Before we explore Singapore further, I would like to show you where we've been staying. We've been staying at the Pod. It's actually gifted a complimentary stay. We are not paid to say anything good about this, but Dave and I are genuinely enjoying our stay. For those of you who've never stayed in a capsule hostel or hotel rather, it basically creates a privacy but also makes it more affordable for us travelers. The Pod Boutique Hotel is located in the heart of the Arab Quarter and will cost you from about $45 per night. For this, you'll get a private pod with towel and storage provided. The space was clean, has nice toilets, showers and wash areas. To save money on breakfast, we purchased granola and a tub of Greek yogurt, which lasted a few mornings. We've freshened up and changed. We are now going to explore some more green spaces in Singapore, and to show you a bit more, there are so many free stuff to do in this country.
Welcome to Fort Canning Park. This is actually a place that Shifa's friend Yoke recommended to us. As you can see, it's also been raining because in Singapore the weather is very unpredictable. One thing I've noticed every time we go to a green space, like when we were in the village yesterday, is it suddenly you get hit by a wave of humidity. It's like crazy how different it is just being surrounded by green, isn't it?
I mean, it's already humid on its own, but the level of humidity increased by 10 times.
It's nice to just get away from the crowds in the city a little bit. So this park has Spice Gallery. I don't exactly know what that is, but we'll have a look.
I think in the past, Southeast Asia were colonized due to its rich source of spices like clove, vanilla, nutmeg. These are very exotic spices that you can't find in the West or in the European continent. So. So we've come to this Fort Canning Park. I think it's a tunnel specifically famous for tourists to take Instagram photos. And there is a queue to actually take turns. The line starts from here all the way, just so that they can take a photo over here with a bit of this trees hanging down.
So I think we may have blown the budget a bit out of the water.
$45.27 $5.
I mean, the food does look really good. It's a Sichuan beef croissant.
And also ham and cheese, our classic. But we've also ordered 2 different types of juice, which cost over $7 each. And so I think it just shows how much the choices you make.
How much you spend depends very much on the choices you make. Because if you think, we basically both had breakfast yesterday morning for like $6, $5, $6 or whatever it was. And then lunch today is $45. It does look really good.
Photogenic, to a point where you don't actually want to eat it. Yeah?
Okay.
They come with this.
Wow.
Yeah?
I have not had a croissant taste like that before. That is amazing.
Oh, really?
The actual texture of it and then the flavour of the Sichuan pepper beef. It's actually got that kick to it as well from the Sichuan.
That's a really nice combination.
Wow.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, indulgence over. We were hoping to go to the botanical gardens, although I think we're slightly running out of time due to the weather and everything today. So we're going to go straight to the Southern Ridges, to a place called, is it Henderson Waves?
One thing I observe about Singaporeans that are quite interesting is the fact that there's so very few people, overweight people. Most of them are quite healthy, slender and slim. And I think having the ability to walk anywhere with good pavement for pedestrians, good transportation system, forces you to actually walk, and probably a lot of options of healthier diet. It's been very cool to be able to find green space, nature, a trail. I mean, there are lots of different trails in Singapore. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to try them all out, have time to do it, but...
It's just the humidity that makes it even harder.
Yeah, it's difficult to do more than like 1 or 2 in a day, but yeah, I'd definitely do more next time I come back.
So yeah, I even wish all places that we travel to would have this much green space in the city. That would be really cool.
Definitely.
We finished the day having dinner at a hawker centre, a cultural staple of Singapore, which is also one of the most affordable ways to eat in the city. We didn't film dinner, but the next video in Singapore will be all about trying out all sorts of incredible food at different hawker centres. Make sure to tune in next time as we dive into the quintessential Singaporean cuisine with one of my best friends and a local Singaporean. Thank you so much for watching today's episode from Singapore. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Have you been to Singapore before? I would love to read and hear more from you. Make sure to check out the next video because it will be so exciting. We'll be trying out so many local food from the hawker centre. I can't wait to show you. And see you again next time. Bye!